Welcome back to my channel Bring Peace into Your Life, where we work to bring peace into every part of our lives. Today we're talking about something that sounds simple but can completely shift how we see the world: gratefulness. How often do you find yourself thinking about what you don't have? Maybe it's a bigger house, a better job, more money, or a different life situation. It's easy to get caught up in looking at what's missing, but when we do that, we miss out on all the good things already right in front of us. In this video, we'll explore what gratefulness really means, how focusing on what we have can bring us peace, and practical ways to make gratefulness a natural part of your daily life. Let's get started. Let's look at what gratefulness is and what it isn't. First, let's be clear about what gratefulness is not. It doesn't mean pretending everything in your life is perfect, or that you should never want to grow or improve. It doesn't mean ignoring problems or hard times. We all face challenges, and that's okay. Gratefulness is simply choosing to recognise and appreciate what you do have, even alongside the things you wish were different. It's about shifting your focus from what's missing to what's here already. When we practice gratefulness, something powerful happens in our minds and bodies. Studies show it can reduce stress and anxiety and improve our mood, help us sleep better, and even make us more resilient when things get tough. It's not a magic fix, but it's a simple tool that can help us feel more peaceful and content no matter what's going on around us. Think of it like looking at a garden. If you only focus on the weeds, you'll miss the flowers. Gratefulness helps us to see both the weeds and the flowers, but to choose to notice the beauty too. Being grateful can really change your perspective and make you feel more content and happy with where you are. Let's look at why we focus on what we don't have. It's normal to look at what we don't have. Our brains are wired to notice gaps and work to fill them. This helped our ancestors survive, but in modern life it can leave us feeling like we're never enough. There are other things that make this harder too. Social media. We see curated versions of other people's lives, which can make our own feel lacking. Advertising. We're constantly told we need more to be happy: a newer phone, nicer clothes, a different lifestyle. Comparison. We compare our insides to other people's outsides, forgetting that everyone has their own struggles. For example, we might look at a friend's new car and feel like you're falling behind, but you might not see that they're stressed over the payments. Or you might scroll through social media and feel like everyone else is having more fun, but you don't see the moments of loneliness or worry they don't share. The truth is, no one's life is perfect, and focusing on what we don't have keeps us from enjoying the good things we've already been given. So if we can put the focus more on what we have and be grateful and happy with what we have, we then focus a lot less on what we don't have. And it doesn't mean that you can't strive for having those things that you don't have. We can do that, no problem. But what we don't want to do is feel bad about not having them when we have many other things, good things in our life that we can celebrate and be happy about. It's best to start with the small things. So the best way to build a gratefulness practice is to start small. You don't need to make big changes, just start noticing the little things that often go unseen. Take a moment right now to look around you. What can you be grateful for in this very moment? It might be something as simple as the warmth of your coffee in your cup, the light coming through the window, the comfort of your chair, the sound of birds outside, the fact that you have a roof over your head, the ability to breathe deeply and easily. These things might seem trivial, but they're all part of what makes life good. Try this exercise each morning when you wake up. Before you get out of bed, think of 3 small things that you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Even the softness of your pillow or the quiet in the house counts. By focusing on small things first, you train your brain to look for good in everyday moments, and that becomes a habit over time. And then it's a lot easier to make a list of the things you're grateful for. Let's look at shifting your perspective on challenges. One of the most powerful parts of gratefulness is learning to find something to appreciate even in a difficult situation. This doesn't mean you have to be grateful for the hard thing, but you can often find something good that comes from it. For example, if you're dealing with stress at work, you might be grateful for the skills you've built or for colleagues who support you. If you're going through a tough time in a relationship, you might be grateful for what you've learned about yourself or for the love you've shared. If you're facing a health challenge, you might be grateful for the care you're receiving or for the chance to slow down and take better care of yourself. This isn't about minimising your struggles, it's about giving yourself another way to look at them. It's about reframing. When we can find even a small thing to appreciate in hard times, it makes the weight feel a little lighter and helps us find peace even when things are tough. Let's look at making gratefulness a daily habit. To make gratefulness stick, it helps to build it into your daily routine. Here are a few simple ways to do that. Gratefulness journal. Each evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for that day. They can be big or small. Just take a minute to note them down and think about why they matter to you. Say it out loud. When you notice something good, say thank you, either out loud or in your head. Thank the barista who made your coffee. Thank the sun for shining. Thank a friend for checking in on you. Share your gratitude. Tell someone you care about you're grateful for them or you're grateful for certain things about them. Let them know what you're grateful for. Let them know that you appreciate them. Letting a loved one know you appreciate their kindness, their sense of humour, or just that they are in your life can make both you and them feel good. Pause and notice. Throughout your day, take a 30-second pause to look around and notice something you're grateful for. It can be while you're waiting for the bus, washing your dishes, or taking a walk. The more you practice gratefulness, the easier it is to see things to be grateful for. Let's look at dealing with days when gratefulness feels hard. Some days will be harder than others. Days when you're feeling sad, angry, or stressed, and gratefulness feels impossible. That's okay. You don't have to force it and you don't have to push yourself into being grateful. On these days, be kind to yourself. You might just say something like, today is hard and that's okay. And I'm grateful that I can feel my emotions and I trust that things will get better. Even that small bit of acknowledgement can help you feel more grounded. Gratefulness isn't about being happy all the time. It's about finding moments of light even on dark days. And the more you practice this, the easier it becomes. Remember, gratefulness is a practice, not a destination. It takes time and patience to shift your focus from what's missing to what's here. But every small step counts. Start tomorrow morning by noticing 3 small things you're grateful for. See how it makes you feel and try to make it a habit. Over time, you'll find that you're naturally noticing more good in your life and feeling more peaceful and content as a result. The more peacefulness you get, the more you recognise the grateful moments, the more you see the good in life, the more positive your focus will become. Thank you for spending time with me today. If this video has helped you, please give it a like and subscribe for more content to bring peace into your life. What's one thing you're grateful for right now? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Until next time, take care and remember to notice the good things around you. I hope you've liked this video and I'll see you in the next one.